Yes. Yes. So in our last two classes, we discussed how we have represented the number systems. Means how the computer will store the information, and the information is considered as a number, and how they are represented in the different ways. And now in the same sequel, we'll try to understand that how a sign number can be represented. Means so far we have only considered that the number is having a value, and we don't consider that whether it is negative or positive. Means whether it has a negation or a positive amplitude. Yeah. So now try to understand that if we have a number system with a fixed size, means we are always considering that whenever we are representing the number in a computer, we always keep that there is a size, means the size is fixed. We cannot go beyond of this size. So sometimes it is represented by the number of bits. Yeah. And similarly, if we consider that in a decimal number, so if we consider that I am only representing the number with a fixed number of size, then we consider that it has a fixed number of digits. Yeah. So maybe up to 999. So there are 4 digits we can have. Yeah. So so there are two represent a sign number, considering that the size of the number is n bits. Yeah. We directly take it to the binary representation. So we are describing these things in terms of bits. Okay. So now, so there are two ways. If we have a signed number, then there are two ways to represent. Yes. Anything? Hello. Okay. So there are two ways to represent the sign number. One is called sign magnitude, and another is called complement. Okay. So first we will try to understand that how the sign magnitude works on. So we have 3 bits number. Then 3 bits number runs up to say 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, say 1, 0, 0, and if we write it something like this, let me write this in this way. Say 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. So if we consider their numerical value, then this is numerical value 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So if the number is 3 bits, I can represent up to 0 to 7 with their numerical values, Yeah. And there are exactly 8 means 2 to the power 3. That means 8 numbers we are representing. So including 0, then including 7, we are able to represent 8 numbers. Okay. And now the sign magnitude says that if the most significant bit is 0, this is the most significant position. If most significant bit is 0, then this number are considered as a positive. If the most significant bit is 1, then the number is considered as a negation or negative. Yeah. So what is the meaning of these things? Why? What is the implication of this? The implication says that you have the values, or you have the amplitudes of the numbers, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay? And now we are basically partition this range into two equal halves. So one half stands for the positive, and another half stands for the negative. Okay? And there, if we consider the most significant bit as the sign bit, we call this most significant bit as the sign bit. This is called sign bit. Clear? So the number 0, 0, 0, then 0, 0, 1 up to 0, 1, 1, and then 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1 up to 1, 1, 1. And this most significant bit means, let me take a different color. So this is representing the sign bit. Okay. So this is called sign bit, and they does not contribute anything into the amplitude. Okay. So considering 0 as a sign bit, and then we have the value or amplitude of the number which ranges from 0 to 3. Okay. And in this case, the most significant bit is 1, which is considered as the sign bit, and also the number runs up to 0 to 3. Okay. Understand? So they are the sign bit, and they does not have any contribution in as their amplitude or numerical value. Okay. So the sign magnitude number says that if we have n bit number, then most significant bit is the sign bit. So this is reserved for the sign, and rest of these things, n minus 1 bits, is the amplitude or the value. Okay, understand? So I have the rest of the bits which represents its values. Okay, so this is the one representations. This is one of the representations which indicate that I can divide the whole range into two equal halves. Okay, and one half is representing the positive half, and another half represents the negative half. Okay, how we do these things? The most significant bit is indicating the sign magnitude or sign bit, and depending on this sign bit, rest of these things is basically the amplitude, okay, or magnitude. So this is called the this determines the magnitude, and this determines the sign. Okay, you get this point? So if I have a say 3-bit or say 4 bits number, say we have 4 number, and as a sign magnitude, okay, and the number is say 1, 0, 0, say 1. So what is the meaning of these things? What will be the value of this number?
-1.
Yes. So this determines the minus, and this determines the value of 1. Okay. Similarly, if we have 1, say 1, 0, 1, sorry, let me first write this one. So it determines a minus, then rest of these things is how much? 4 plus 2, 4 plus 1, 5. Okay. Get it? Not, yes, 4 plus 1, 5. Understand? Similarly, if we have, yeah, means if we have 4 bit, so this is a 4-bit number. Okay. the most significant bit determines the sign, means it is positive or negative. So if the most significant bit is 1, it determines the negative sign. Okay? And rest of these things determines the value. So it is 5. Okay? Understand? Similarly, if we have 0, 1, 1, 1, then the most significant bit determines the positive sign. Okay? And rest of these things divide by 7. Understand? Clear? Get it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in this case, means if we have a sign magnitude number, then there is a problem. The problem says that the two representations, like if we have 0, 0, 0, means for a 3-bit number, 3-bit number. Okay. And if we consider 1, 0, 0. Okay. So this is the half or the positive. This half is representing the positive, and this half is representing the negative. Okay? So the representation of 0 and the representation of 4. What is the meaning? What is the meaning of these things? This says that it is a positive, then its magnitude is 0. This says it is a negative, and its magnitude is 0. Okay? Understand? Okay? So in the sign magnitude representations, there is a problem which says that we basically have two representations of 0. One is called positive 0 and another is called negative 0. Okay. Let me get some. Okay. So these are the this is basically the problem, because what we are doing, we have a number line which runs from 0 to say 7 for a 3-bit number. Then we are basically dividing these things in this way. So I take a 0, which is positive 0, then 1, 2, 3, and then -1, -2, -3. Okay. And then if we count these things, then we find there are basically eight such values. One is 3, 3, 2, 1, plus 0, then -0, then -1, -2, -3. Okay. So these representations are basically dividing the part into 2, and then it also divides the 0 as a positive 0 and the negative 0. Understand? Clear? And basically in the mathematics, we don't have this type of concept. There is no such positive 0 and negative 0. Okay? But when we try to map a sign magnitude, then we ultimately map to a positive 0 and the negative 0. Okay? So we should have some things to overcome the problem. The next representation is called the 2's complement. If we get into these terms, then the next implementation is called the complement. Rather than calling it 2's complement, let me try to understand what do we mean by complement. Okay, the complement is basically complement. Okay, so let me forget about the binary number. Let me try to understand what is complement in a general case. Okay? Let me have a base. The base is, say, something we call these things as a peak. Okay, and there are the size is, say, n. That means if it is a decimal number, then the base is 10, and let it be n is 3, then we are basically having the decimal number which is up to 02999. Okay, understand? So it is a n equals to 3 and base equals to 10. If it is a binary number with a size of 3, then it runs up to 000 to 111. So it is n equals to 3 and base equals to 2. Base equals to 2. Okay. So try to understand these things from the general perspectives. Then we will try to make it in the binary. Okay. So what is the complement? The complement is basically, if it is a n, if the size is n, then we say that the two numbers, the two numbers, let A and B complement to each other, if there's some, means if they added to things of B to the power n. Clear? Understand? Let me take example. Let B is equals to a base of 2 and n is equals to 3. Then the two numbers like 5. So what is 2 to the power n or 2 to the power 3? So 2 to the power 3 is 8. Then if we take A equals to 5, then what should be the B? Because B is another component which adds up to the value of 8. Okay? So B is 3. Understand? So we say that A and B are complementary, or sometimes we call these things as a 2's complement.
Sir, one thing, what does size here mean? What
Size means how many digit or how many bits you are considering. So in computer, we are basically having a number with a fixed size. Understand? So I cannot say that a number is infinitely long. I always say that the number is a size of n. Okay? Understand? So like integer, it say that the size is 16 bit. Okay? So I try to map all the values within a 16 bit. If the value is greater than 16 bit, then my computer will not consider that number in the computations. Okay, understand?
Yes, sir.
So that size in general means in a number we don't have the concept of size, but when we are in a computation, we restrict ourselves in a size of a number. Understand? Get it? And then when we have a size, then everything depends on this n. The complement depends on the size of this n. Like if we have a binary number of size, say this is basically, I should write system of binary number of size 3 bits. Yeah, understand? Now it is basically more clear. So I am considering that my numbers are within a size of 3. So if the number is greater than 3, if the size of the number is greater than 3, then we are not considering the part. Yeah, we are considering a finite element that can be represented in a 3-bit size. Understand? Yeah. Now if we consider a binary number A whose numerical value is 5, then there is another number whose numerical value is 3, and they are basically complement because my size is 3. So 5 plus 3 is 2 to the power 3. That means 8. Understand? So they are sometimes called 2's complement. Okay. Understand? So the two numbers, every number basically has its mapping as a 2's complement. Like in case of a 3-bit binary system, okay, then 1 and 7 they are complement. Then 2, 6, then 3, 5, and then 4 is complement to himself. Okay, and so both of the case, all these cases, we are having 2 to the power 3. That means 8. This is also 8. This is also 8, and this is also 8. Okay, so they are complement. So these pairs are complement. We say that 7 is 2's complement. 1 is 2's complement of 7, or vice versa. 7 is the 2's complement of 1. Understand? Do you get this point?
Yes, sir.
Oh. So now
Yes,
if we represent the 2's complement, now it looks something like this. We have a 8-bit number as a cycle because I am having only 3 bits, so I represent the 3 bits something like this. So it's yes.
Sir, can we call 4 as a complement?
Yeah,
One.
4 is the company. 4 plus 1 is 5.
No, sir.
Means,
After adding it, if we want to add it, let we have 4 and 4. Then they are complement or
they are complement to each other. Means 4 is complement to himself. Understand?
okay. Okay, sir.
Okay. So so this is 1, then 0, 0, 1. Sorry, this is 0. This is 1. Say 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 1, 1, 3. And then we have 1, 0, 0. This is 4. 1, 0, 1, 5, 1, 1, 0, 6, and 1, 1, 1, 7. Okay? And we divide the numbers into 2 halves. One is called the positive, and another is called the negative. Okay? Understand? And now we find that they are complement. So this is complement. This one is complement, and this one is complement to each other. And this is basically a self complement, and 0 does not have any complement. So 0 stands for a single for an independent item, and -4 is complement to 4 is complement to 4 itself. Understand? Clear? Do you get this point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we this value, this 7, if we as they are complement to each other, then we say that this is -1. So I can easily map these things -1, and this is -3. Okay. And 4 is represented as a -4. So why we will represent this 4 as a -2. We'll discuss these things. But at this point, you consider that 1, 1, 0 is a -4. Understand? We'll discuss these things after a time. Okay. So now the scenario is something like this. If we have the complement, and the complements are representing their negation. Say, forget about the above this part, means left hand side. Just consider the right hand side first. Okay? So there are values as 1, 2, and 3. Okay, understand? And now if we want to represent a -1, what I can do, I can identify the complement of 1 as its minus negation. I identify the complement of 2 as its negation, and the complement of 3 as the negation of 3. Understand? Yeah. So I am able to map number. I am able to map the number which runs from 0, 1, 2, 3, and then it runs from -1, -2, -3, and -4. Okay. Understand? So we will consider the 4 after some times, but just try to understand that in my previous case, I have a 0, which is 1, 2, 3, and then -0, then -1, -2, and -3. Okay. So now, if we move to a complement concept, then I am able to identify that that is a 1, and its complement is now representing as a -1. The 2.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, over here I want to tell that over here you are telling that 1, 2, 3, and another side -1, -2, -3. So if we write in the computer, complement of 2 is -2. So -2 is the binary value of 6.
Yes, -2 will be the binary value of 6. Understand?
Okay, okay, sir.
But how it will come? Will just how it will come? I'll just try to explain, but just try to map, visualize this thing. Yeah. So there will be for any n-bit number. Yeah, there will be if we take a number as a and then I am uniquely identify a b. I am able to uniquely identify this b which is complement of. That is clear, because this should be 2 to the power n. Understand? Get it? So this mapping means A and B, this pair is unique. A and B, this pair is unique, because there is the sum will be run up to 2 to the power n. Means the result of the sum is 2 to the power n. Understand? Yeah. And now I just name these things, that this is the positive and this is the negative. Understand? Or vice versa. If B is positive, then A will be negative. Clear? Do you get this point? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if I do this, if I have understood that point, that for every n-bit number, for every n-bit system, every number A has its unique complement. Clear? And the complements are basically, one of them will be treated as a positive, another will be treated as a negative, and their value will be the same. Means either positive 3 or minus negative 3. Yeah. So they are the complement. So this is negative 3, this is positive 3. Okay. Clear? So doing these things, what advantage we are getting? We are getting the advantage that I am able to distinguish. I am able to distinguish the negation, negative 0 and the positive 2. Or I am able to divide the negative 0 and the positive 0. Instead, I am getting a positive 0, means I am getting a 0, then plus 1, plus 2, 3, and minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and minus 4. Clear? Get it? Understand?
Yes, sir.
So now how the sign will be determined. The sign will be determined. Just take the same example. We can work it here also. Okay. The sign is determined by taking the same concept from the sign magnitude. Say we say that if the most significant MSB is 0, then it determines a positive. Okay, and rest of these things is the amplitude, but not as a straightforward way. Okay, so if the MSB is 1, then it is negation B. Okay, so just consider the right hand side of this circle, this right hand side of this number system. So what are the positive part? There will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, and 0, 1. So these are the sign bits. So these are the sign, and rest of this the magnitude. So we have 0 magnitude, we have a magnitude of 1, we have the magnitude of 2, and we have the magnitude of 3. Okay, understand? So that 4 numbers is uniquely we can map. And then the second thing, if the most significant is 1, then they are treated as a negation. But how the amplitude will be computed, how their magnitude will be computed. So let it be 1, 2, 0, 0, then 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, sorry, and 1, 1, 1. Okay. So we move to the second page. So let it be 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, sorry, and 1, 1, 1. Okay. So whenever the sign bit is positive, or this determines a negation sign, okay, then we compute the 2's complement of the amplitude. So we have to compute the 2's complement. Okay. So what is the 2's complement to compute? So how do we compute the 2's complement? So first we flip the bits. By 0 will be flipped to 1. So we flip all the bits. So first thing is flipping. So it will result me 0, 1, 1, and then we add a binary 1. binary. So adding a binary 1 is basically 0, what is this? 1 1 carry to 1 and 0. Exactly. So 1 1 0 carry 1 1 1 0 and 1.
0, 0.
Yes.
Sir, which bit
One
we
zero.
are flipping? Which bits we are flipping here?
All the bits. So this is flipped to 1. This one is flipped to 1.
Oh, acha, acha,
This
I
one is
understood.
flipped to 0. Okay. We flip all the bits. We flip all. Okay. And then we add a binary 1. Okay. So let it be. We present this thing. Then we add 1 as binary. And then what is the magnitude we are getting? We are getting the of 1. What we get? 1 0. Which one we? Acha, this is 4. 4 will, the number 4 will consider later on. Okay. So let we do the second one. All say 0 1 0. Understand? Then we add a binary 1. Then it results 1 1 0. Understand? Get it? And this becomes the magnitude. This becomes the magnitude. So what is the magnitude now we are getting? We are getting magnitude of 3. Understand? Get it? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this number now having, previously they are already determined as negation. So this number is now having a negation size and the magnitude is 3. Understand? Okay. So if we see the map, then we'll find the number, which one? Which one is mapped here? 1 0 0. Yes. So this number is now mapped to -3. Understand? So this is basically mapped to -3. Clear? So similarly, if we flip this one, then it will result to 1 0 0. Then we add with a 1. This results with this will result to 0 1 0. So this magnitude is 2. So this number is now taken as -2. Okay. And we flip. So this will 0 0 0. Adding a 1. This will go to 1 0 0. So magnitude is 1. So this number is treated as -1. Okay. So the computation of 2's complement is basically first we flip all bits, then add a binary 1. Okay. So this is called the computing 2's complement. Okay. So what is the meaning? The meaning of what is the implication? It says that if the most significant bit is 1, then we will compute the 2's complement of the number, and then we will get a magnitude. The magnitude will determine the value, and the most significant position determines the sign. Okay.
Sir, how you did the third one?
This one, no? So we flip all the bits. So this 1 flips to 0, 1 flips to 0, 1 flips to 0. Then we add a binary 1. So 1 0 is 1, and then 0, then 0. Okay.
Sir, how adding is done with a one binary, sir? I don't understand.
Oh, Ajay, you don't understand, no? Actually, how can I explain? Let we have a number which is something like this. I will show the simple addition. Yeah. So that means, say, if we have a decimal number, say 5 plus 6, how do we add these things? We add the two numbers, then there is the results comes as a 11. So I have a 1 and a carry of 1. Understand? Clear? And this carry is forwarded to the next digit and then it goes to 3. So this is the simple addition in the decimal. But when the binary means I have to count from 0 and 1. So my symbols is 0 and 1. Clear? But adding 1 plus 1, what is the result? The result is 2. So what is the value of 2? 2 means the value is 1 0. So 2 means the binary it is 1 0. So similarly, it is 11 here. I cannot fit 11. What you have to fit? I have to fit 0 and the carry will be added to this point. Understand? So this carry will be added to the next number. So now it becomes 1 and already we did something like this. 1 plus 0 is 1 and then 1 plus 0 is 1. Understand? Get it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Otherwise, means don't worry. Your digital electronics class, they will explain these things. Okay. Understand? Oh, so far we understand that how the two's complement and the number
Sir, can
systems
you
are.
show the previous slide?
I'm showing 1 minute. Yes. We'll discuss these things in the next slide, but rest of these things we try to get. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So what are the values we are already mapped? We are already mapped the values of 0 because it looks 0 0 0. Then 1 positive 1 it looks 0 0 1. Then 2 it looks and 3 it looks something like this. So all these are positive. What are the negative values we have mapped? We have mapped -1. So -1 how it looks like. It is 1 1 1. Okay. So it looks 1 1 1. -2 it will look 1 0 1 and -3 it looks 1 1. Sorry, it looks I think this one is 1, this one is 0 and this 0 1. Let me just check it. -3 is 1 1, then 1 0 0 1. Okay, look. Oh, I have written. No, this is 1 0 1, 1 1 0 1 1. Okay. So 1 1 1 1 1 0. So what is the another number which is missing here? So this is the positive zeros. These are the negations. So one number is missing, which looks something like this: 0 0 1 0 0. Okay. And now if we take the 2's complement, so this number is negation. This number is already mapped as a negative number. So this is a negative number here. And what is its magnitude? The magnitude means I have to compute the 2's complement. So computing the 2's complement means I flip the bits 1 1 0 and then I add a 1. So it looks 0, then again 0, then 1. Understand? So it carries 0 here and a 1 here, then 1 plus 1 again it carries a 1 in this position and 0 at this position. So 1 plus 0 becomes a 1. Understand? So the number is negative, it's fine. And what is its magnitude? Magnitude is now becomes a 4. Okay. So I have divided the class 0 plus 0 and the minus 0 which looks something 1 1 0. Now this minus 0 is now mapped to the value of minus 4. Understand? Clear? Do you get this point?
No, sir. This one I couldn't get. Minus 0 to minus 4.
Okay, so previously in the sign magnitude part, if we get into the sign magnitude part, where is that? Okay, so in the sign magnitude part, we have the number which looks something like this: 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 1 1. Then this is 1 1 1 1 1 0 and 1 0 1. Okay, and now there are two numbers which are 0 0 0, which is also mapped to the value of 0, and 1 0 0, which is also mapped to the value of 0. So this one is called the positive 0. This now comes as a negative 0. Understand? In the sign magnitude representation, the previous discussions. So the previous discussion, what we said? We said that this most significant position determines the sign and rest determines the magnitude. So the most significant point, this determines the sign, this determines the magnitude. So it is a positive 0. Similarly, the most significant bit determines the sign and rest is the magnitude. So this is a negative 0. Understand? But this concept is not fitting in our natural mathematics. So in our mathematics, we don't have the concept of positive 0 and the negative 0. Yeah. So what we have done, we have moved to another representation which is called the 2's complement or complement. Understand? So in the complement, what we find? We find this one. We find that the values are mapped to their respective sign and the magnitude. So forget about this part. So there is a 0 0 0 which is positive. So it is mapped to a 0. Then 0 0 1, it is 1, 0 1 2, this is 2, and 0 1 1, this is 3. This is there is nothing to be worried. But if we have let me work with this one. Sorry. Let the number is 1 1 1. Then what we have done? I determine that this number is negative because its most significant bit is 1. Okay? Then I have to determine its magnitude. So how we have determined the magnitude? We take the 2's complement of the number. We compute the 2's complement of this number, and then we find the 2's complement is, first we flip the number, so it becomes 0 0 0, and then we add a 1, then it becomes 1 0 0. Okay, so its magnitude is 1. So the number 1 1 1 1 1, this number in binary is having the value as a minus. Understand? You get this part?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Similarly, the other things happens. So this one is something like this. Okay. Similarly, the -1, -2, and -3 is mapped. So they are the complement to each other. Then one number is in this. There are how many numbers we have worked out? 1 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So one of the number is missing, and this number is something like this. So 1 0 0. Clear? Now what will be the value, or what value does it represent? Okay. So first thing is that this number is negative. I have identified that the number is having negation part. Okay. And then I try to map its magnitude. And when we are mapping its magnitude, then we compute the 2's complement. So, and computing the 2's complement means first we are flipping. So it will be 1 1 0, and we are adding a binary 1. Okay, clear? So adding the binary one means it will become 1 0 0, or simply just take it. What is the value of these things? This is 3, this is 1. So adding 3 plus 1, it will becomes a 4. Understand? Do you get this point?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
so
No, sir,
Sir,
I
what will happen if we
this
add
point,
triple
I
one
was
with one?
confused with zero, negative and positive zero, only that part.
just I'm coming. So now the thing is that this so this number is resolved. So the -1 is, sorry, 1 0 0 is resolved as a -4. Understand? Okay. So now we have 8 distinct numbers. So one is starting with -4, -3, -2, -1, then 0, 2, 3. So these are the 8 distinct number we have able to map. Clear? So previously, what are the numbers we have mapped is 3, -2, -1. Then there is a -0, there is a +0, then 1, 2, and 3. In sign magnitude, we have the mapping something like this. But in this case, we have the mapping which are 8 distinct numbers, and one half is the negative and another half is the positive. Understand? Clear? So what the 2's complement does? The 2's complement basically makes the basically resolves the sign of the zeros. It has only one representation, which is a 0. Okay? And the another representation is basically negative number. Okay. Understand? Do you get this?
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, I have understood this. But if in exam it comes like, what do you signify by the -0 and what is its binary value? So how we are going to answer the question for?
No, the question will not come in this way. The question will come that if the number is a sign magnitude, then how do you overcome the problem? Clear? The sign magnitude, 2's complement never has a -0. Understand? The sign magnitude number has a -0. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Yes.
If we add triple one with one, then what will happen?
1 with 1 will be something like this. 1 with 1. If you have the problem, if you are having a problem, you just map it into a number. Say it is 7, it is 1. So adding these things will be 8. It looks something like this. Understand? Clear? So,
Okay, sir.
so means if you are having the problem with binary addition at this moment, because I think in some another class, another subjects, you'll be learning this part. Okay. Just try to map it in a numerical value, do the addition, and then come back. Okay. Get it? Okay. So now just to wrap up the part. So let we have n bit number or binary number. Here, so in a 2's complement, so what are the range? What values we are representing? We are basically representing 2 to the power minus 2 to the power n minus 1 to 0, and then 2 to the power n minus 1 minus 1. Just try to understand from a 3-bit number. In a 3-bit number, in my previous slide, what are the values we are representing? It is -4 to 3. Okay? So it looks -2 to the power 2 to 0, and then 2 to the power 2 minus 1. So, okay. So there are basically 2 to the power 3 representations. Okay. So this is the negative, and this one is the positive. 0 means 0 includes the positive part, and rest of these things includes the negative. Okay. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Oh. So,
Sir, one thing, sir, so the role of the 2's complement is only to find the sign magnitude. Like if we are given -1, no, if we are giving a binary number, then how to represent it in negative sign?
yes,
In the
yes, that
only
is the,
that is the function of the 2's complement.
2's complement is to just map its their magnitude. Means the sign will be determined by the most significant position, and 2's
Yes, and the
complement is the magnitude. Yes. Okay. So if the most significant is 0, you need not to make any complements. If the most significant is 1, you have to perform the complement. Okay. Get it? So these are all the yes. Oh. Okay. So we have making these things in yeah, fine. And wrap it for today. Yeah, so I'll post up number system lecture. So in the, let me stop.